Welcome to Wrestling Showdown Entertainment. This is Friday Night Frenzy. And a big thank you to our sponsor, Why We Watch Wrestling. It is a YouTube channel. You can find him down in the description below. He is also a co-owner of a actual real-life wrestling company located in Sheffield, England. And it is called Feelings of Fighting. Please go check them out. But without further ado, with Friday Night Frenzy, let's begin with our first match. We'll have the Panther going up against Javier Rodriguez. The winner will get a shot at being known as Mr. Cash in our main event Cash Slam match for our pay-per-view that is coming up this Sunday. So without further ado, let's get started. So here we are with our first match, the Panther versus Javier Rodriguez in 3, 2, 1. Now this is going to be a good match, and like I said just a few seconds ago, the winner will get a shot at being known as Mr. Cash. So we will see which one of these two will win. And plus also we have a 6-man battle royal over the top rope to decide our last person for Friday Night Frenzy to compete in the Mr. Cash match. But to let you know, the Panther is 9-5 with wins and loss right now. If I remember right, he has been on a bit of a cold streak, but he was able to get out of it when he beat Kip Elmore. So we'll have to see how he does. And Javier Rodriguez hasn't really had a lot of time to shine since his rivalry he had with Otis Love when that ended. He was kind of just put in the back a good bit. Same with Otis Love. So, but Javier Rodriguez is 5-7 right now with wins and loss. He's hoping to pick up a win here tonight. That way he can compete as well in the match. And a beautiful elbow right there as Panther takes control of the match. And Rodriguez has to watch out because Panther is a very dirty, very aggressive wrestler and will stop at nothing until he gets his win. And especially if he gets Javier right into the corner, no doubt about it, we'll see a Tree of Woe moon stomp right onto Javier Rodriguez. So he's got to watch out for the corners big time. But as we can see, Rodriguez taking some control with a nice corkscrew suplex. As he stands Panther back up now. But Panther able to throw the first punch. Beautiful kick right there. And a nice backbreaker right onto Rodriguez, taking control once again. Here's the pin already. 1. Only a 1 count, not good enough. Here we go. Panther trying to go for a claw, but Rodriguez stops it. Here goes Rodriguez over the head, DDT. And Panther trying to go over to the ropes. That way he can get back up. And Rodriguez getting the crowd pumped up and ready to go. Beautiful forearm right there onto Panther, knocking him down from the corner. And a beautiful brain buster by Rodriguez onto Panther. It looks like Rodriguez might be looking for the pin already. Oh no, looking for the cross arm breaker and grabbing the leg as well. Trying to see if maybe he can get Panther to tap out right here. I don't think Panther's going to, because Panther is a very strong wrestler. He doesn't usually tap out. But that could have changed here today since Rodriguez is a very technical submission wrestler. So we'll have to see what happens here. Nice reversal by Panther as he takes control with a nice back DDT onto Rodriguez. And Panther just got pumped up while Rodriguez is trying to stand up from the outside of the ring and getting knocked down to the floor. And the ref begins his count. Panther, nice stomp right there as he now slams Rodriguez's face down onto the mat. Throwing him into the barricade, doing some damage right there. And there's a beautiful knee strike with Rodriguez hanging over the barricade. Rodriguez able to take control, throwing Panther back in the ring. Here comes Rodriguez by the count of 7. Huge punch right there. The Panther taking control real fast, throwing Rodriguez into the corner. This might be bad news right here. And there we go. Rodriguez getting set up into the tree of woe position. This might be it. Here we go. Panther looking for the infamous moonstomp tree of woe. That might be it. Rodriguez might be out after that. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. The Panther wins, and he will compete for the shot at Mr. Cash this Sunday. This was a good match performed by these competitors here tonight, as Panther gains his 10th win and Rodriguez gains his 8th loss here tonight. Rodriguez probably not happy about this loss, but I know he wants another opportunity soon at some kind of advantage. He'll just have to work his way back to the top. The Panther able to take control by going to the outside of the ring. When he got thrown back in the ring, that gave him a little bit of the momentum he needed for Rodriguez to come in, pick him up, and just trick Javier Rodriguez into thinking he was hurt. But here's your winner, the Panther. And without further ado, let's move on to our next match. And here we are with our second match. Otis Love already in the ring. Oh, Blanco getting attacked by his rival, Mitchell Odin. Odin not happy about what happened on Wednesday Night Clash when Odin, as being the power ranking champion, got attacked by Blanco from behind before his match could even start against the Flying X. And Blanco also, because that was Blanco's night on Wednesday Night Clash, was able to win a shot at being known as Mr. Cash. So we'll have to see how he does in the Mr. Cash match. But it looks like Otis Love is going to take some control due to Blanco being thrown right into the steel steps and into the ring. Beautiful move right there by Love as he takes control. And to let you know, on these two competitors, Sangre Blanco is 10-3 with wins and loss right now. Yeah. Actually, no, he's 11 because I forgot he won the match. So he's 11-3. And Otis Love, oh, here's the pin. 1, not good enough. And Otis Love is 5-7 with wins and loss. So this might be what Otis Love needs to pull off a win here tonight, get himself back up on the cards and to be noticed once again. So we'll have to see if he'll be able to do it as he relaxes in the corner, trying to figure out what he needs to do to stop Blanco here tonight. Nice knee right to the back onto Blanco. And Love has to watch out because Blanco is saying, like Javier Rodriguez, very technical submission wrestler. Knows what he's doing when he's in the ring and not afraid to stop. While Love, same way, he can be a bit of a snake at times, but he can pull off the win when needed. And here we go, Love aiming for that leg real quick with a nice elbow drop. And standing Blanco up. Huge punch right there to the back, to the front, and now to the back. Nice backdrop. And another back suplex right there, knocking Blanco down. And Love looking for some loving now. With the super lovely kick, misses it. Blanco able to dodge it, has Otis Love on the ropes now, and setting Otis Love on the middle rope. Beautiful damage right there by Blanco onto Love as he runs back into the ring. And here we go. Nice neck breaker right there by Blanco. And still working on the head. Beautiful snap suplex. Blanco has nice control going on right now. So he's building up some momentum. Love trying to get over to the ropes. Finally back up, and he's going to take some control. But Blanco with a nice reversal, able to throw Love over the ropes. There's a nice drop kick, knocking Love down to the floor. And Blanco is calling for Love to get up. Here comes Blanco going after Love. Nice reversal by Otis Love. And a beautiful drop kick onto Blanco. Looks like the crowd is cheering for Otis Love here tonight, which is very unique, stating the fact that both these two are heel characters. And there's a kick right to the back. And here we go, Blanco throwing Love back into the ring. Here comes Blanco now. And Love's back up, but Blanco putting in the white blood submission hold right here onto Love. Will this be it? And this is it. Love has to tap out. Sangre Blanco able to pick up the win here tonight. Otis Love gains his 8th loss, while Sangre Blanco gains his 12th win here tonight. Even after the interference by Mitchell Odin earlier before the match started, Blanco was still able to take control and win the match with his finisher. And it was probably from the help of being able to dodge the super lovely kick of Otis Love's. So we'll have to see what Blanco will have to do next and see if Otis Love will be able to recuperate after this loss. But here's your winner, Sangre Blanco. Let's go ahead and move on to our next match. And here we are with our third match, making her way to the ring. This is singles competition. The former boxer and the first ever Butterfly Women's Champion, Alyssa Riley. Alyssa Riley will be going up against Betty Torres tonight. She's been looking for an opportunity to finally get some wins under her belt. That way she can get a shot back for her title. And Alyssa Riley is 3-7 right now with wins and loss, so we'll have to see how she does in this match, if she'll be able to pull it off here tonight against Betty Torres. And these two do have a bit of a, Torres and Riley both have a bit of rivalry with each other. It's not too bad. They can't really stand each other, so this is a good way for maybe Riley to build up some momentum, or for Torres to build up some momentum to get moving on to hopefully win a shot at the title. And here we go, making her way to the ring, her opponent, Tomboy Betty Torres. And Betty Torres is 4-4 right now with wins and loss. She's also looking for a shot at the title as well. And so she's decided her first stop will be going up against Alyssa Riley here tonight to get that shot. Torres looks like she's ready to compete here tonight. And you can see Riley on the outside of the ring. She is ready to go and ready to beat the snot out of Betty Torres here tonight. But Betty Torres might turn the table. We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. And here we go. Alyssa Riley versus Betty Torres in 3, 2, 1. And Riley with a strong punch right off the bat. And a nice DDT right there onto Betty Torres. And a beautiful, heavy Irish whip, throwing Torres over into the turnbuckle, knocking her down, and Riley going up top. Looking for a nice diving headbutt right onto the chest, doing amazing damage. Here we go. An Irish whip, and throwing Betty Torres over her. Oh my goodness. But missing the kick. Torres is back up, not happy about being thrown whatsoever. Taking some control. Beautiful move right there by Torres. And a nice leg drop right there onto the head of Riley. These two have gone at it, not much as like huge rivalry, but they do have a little bit of hatred between each other, and they'll do whatever it takes to beat each other up no matter what. I'm just trying to imagine what would happen if Riley ended up getting the title again, or even if Betty Torres got the title, if we'll see a change between their rivalry, if it will become more of a heated rivalry. We'll just have to wait and see, really. And missing the kick, Riley with a huge punch onto Torres, and a nice elbow drop. And picking Torres up and throwing her backwards. My goodness. Looking for the pin already. 1. Not good enough. Torres able to kick out. And a huge punch right there as Torres gets back up. But Riley taking some control and throwing Torres onto the top rope. And a huge back fist right there to Torres. And here's a pin. 1, 2. Not good enough. Almost a 3 count, but Torres was able to kick out, save herself. Here we go. Riley picking up Eddie Torres once again. And throwing her right into the corner. Oh, what are we looking for here? Riley jumping through the turnbuckles with a nice spinning tornado DDT onto Torres. Doing amazing damage as she keeps working on Torres on the outside of the ring. And Alyssa Riley building up that momentum. This might be what Riley needs to prove herself. The nice military press gutbuster onto Torres. Torres being thrown right back in the ring now. Here comes Riley going after her. Missing the stomp. And Torres able to take the advantage and slam Alyssa Riley down to the ground. Torres sits there and stares at Riley, trying to get some breath back in. Nice knee to the face. And Torres is looking to finish it on Riley. Here we go with a Texas pile driver. That might be it. Torres dragging Riley away from the ropes. Here's the pin on Riley now. 1, 2. Riley able to kick out. Torres is shocked. And the whole crowd is on their feet cheering for Torres, wanting Torres to win this. And Torres is excited about being able to perform her finisher on Riley, trying to get more momentum built up. Beautiful suplex right there onto Riley. As Torres has her comeback ready and is going full ham onto Riley. And another beautiful knee strike right there, knocking Riley down to the ground. And Torres dragging Riley away from the ropes real quick. Huge kick to the gut. And here we go, looking for it once again, another Texas pile driver. Here's the pin on Riley now. 1, 2. Riley still able to kick out. Torres does not believe it one bit. So upset about it. As she goes to the middle rope now, looking for a nice body splash onto Riley, hoping that might do the trick. As she tries to figure out what to do now. Gonna jump over Riley's head, taking it down with her. Torres did a great job of taking some of that momentum back. Now we just got to see if Riley might be able to do the same thing, but a nice snake eyes right there onto the top turnbuckle. And a nice sit down power bomb by Torres. And there we go again. Once again, just knocking her down. And there's another huge kick right there to the gut as she stands Riley up. And looking for a hold onto Riley. Riley be able to kick out of it? No. Torres gives up. And it looks like Torres is ready to finish it once again. Looking for another Texas pile driver right here onto Riley. That might be it. Third time's the charm. Here's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Betty Torres picks up the win here tonight. Gain her 5th win, while Riley gains her 8th loss here tonight. This was a good match put on by both of these lovely ladies here tonight. But Torres was able to come out on top when she was able to take the advantage. When she was able to get the advantage in this match. And there's the Texas pile driver that finished it all off. So here's your winner, Betty Torres. Let's go ahead and move on to our 6-man Battle Royale match. And here we are with our 6-man Battle Royale match. We have William Ross, Eddie Bain, Brian Lowe, Florentino Rubio, Big Joe Jackson, and Mark Bailey. I decided to give Big Joe Jackson and Mark Bailey another chance to prove themselves since Sangre Blanco did get to compete in the Triple Threat Tables match on Wednesday Night Clash, and both of them end up losing. Decided to give them another chance, see how they do in this. If they win, they'll get to compete. If not, looks like they're not competing. But as we can see right now, we have Brian Lowe and William Ross going at it. Those two have had a bit of a history together. Big Joe Jackson, Florentino Rubio, Eddie Bain, and Mark Bailey going at it. And Lowe's doing a pretty good job on Ross right now, not letting down one bit. And Bain throwing some nice punches onto Bailey. Rubio setting Big Joe Jackson up and looking to try and eliminate Big Joe Jackson now. But Big Joe Jackson able to get out of it. Rubio didn't stand a chance. And missing the headbutt, Rubio missing some punches right there, and Bain taking control with a nice German suplex. And Ross looking to throw some punches on Brian Lowe. And Brian Lowe, first one eliminated from the match. He will not get a shot at the Mr. Cash match. So we're just down to 5. We're down to Rubio, Eddie Bain, Big Joe Jackson, William Ross, and Mark Bailey here tonight. And Bailey able to relax just a little bit, but Ross has turned his attention over to Bailey. Bailey able to stop him, though, with a nice headbutt. And now going after Rubio with some nice kicks. And a beautiful Hurricane Rana right there. And a beautiful spinning, jumping DDT. And Bain leaned up against the ropes. Ross and Rubio are underneath the ropes trying to get some breather. And here comes Ross back into the match, standing back up. It looks like it might be Bain versus Ross. And here we go, Bailey going after Jackson now, seeing if he can try to do something, get rid of him. And Rubio attacking Ross now. Throwing some punches, knocking Ross down to the ground. And double axe handles by Jackson right there. Beautiful kick right to the face. And a nice headbutt by Bain now onto Jackson. Setting Jackson up on the rope. Eddie Bain's going to try and eliminate Big Joe Jackson here. And Rubio already doing a bit of showing off here. Might not be the smartest idea. But there we go with an over-the-head neck breaker onto Ross as Ross rolls underneath the rope. And Bain going right after Rubio, while Bailey now goes back after Big Joe Jackson, knocking Big Joe Jackson out of the ring with a nice corner clothesline. Big Joe Jackson is out. He won't get the shot he's been wanting. So we're down to Eddie Bain, Mark Bailey, William Ross, and Florentino Rubio. And Ross was able to get the first elimination on Brian Lowe. Mark Bailey got the elimination on Big Joe Jackson. And it looks like Mark Bailey just got busted open in the process. Nice snap suplex by Eddie Bain right there onto Rubio as Bailey tries to get back up. Some huge punches right on to Rubio. Beautiful headbutt. Another punch.
Another headbutt. Here we go. Bane's going to try and eliminate Florentino Rubio here. And Raw's now broken open as Bayley tries to eliminate the Giant. Here we go. Eddie Bane. Nice backbreakers. Another one right there onto Rubio, doing some damage. As Ross looks at Bayley, and Bayley runs and takes down Bane. Ross decides to go right after Rubio. But a nice reversal by Rubio, able to stop it here. And a nice drop kick. And Bayley able to fly almost to the other side of the ring with a nice dive onto Bane and also knocking down Rubio in the process. Bayley the only one up right now as he tries to eliminate Eddie Bane. And Raw is trying to get up himself right now. Rubio trying to do the same thing. Beautiful sunset flip powerbomb by Rubio onto William Ross. That was amazing. I've never seen that kind of strength from Rubio before. And Bayley and Eddie Bane are going at it. And there's the nice sliced bread, the bread cutter. And Ross has Rubio on the ropes looking to finish him off. And Bane looking to use his finisher on Bayley. Looking for the F5. There it is, doing amazing damage onto Bayley. This might be it. Here we go, Bane setting Bayley up on the ropes. Huge punch right there, and that just knocks Bayley completely down as Ross keeps throwing punches onto Rubio, but Rubio able to block it. And there's a nice wind-up punch onto Ross, knocking him into the ropes. And here we go, Rubio trying to eliminate Ross now. And Bane just keeps working on Bayley. Ross able to get out of it, stopping Florentino Rubio, getting punched in the face and knocked back a good bit. Ross turns his attention right to Bane, but Bane able to get out of it. And here we go, Bane slamming Ross into the corner, looking to eliminate him here while Rubio watches on. Bayley trying to recuperate underneath the rope. Bane decides to give up and turns attention right over to Rubio now. But a nice reversal by Rubio onto Bane, and Ross going after Bayley. And a nice headbutt to the back of the head, knocking Bayley back down to the ground as Ross goes back after Eddie Bane once again, looking for a military press drop. And Rubio with another wind-up punch onto Bayley. And here we go, Ross looking to set Bane up on the ropes. As Ross tries to eliminate Bane right here. And there goes Eddie Bane. Eddie Bane is out of the match. We're down to Mark Bayley, Florentino Rubio, and William Ross. And Ross building up some momentum. Florentino saw this and decided to attack Ross. Ross is now laying flat onto Bayley, but not anymore. And a kick right to the head. Here we go, Rubio taking Ross over to the ropes. Bayley trying to build up some momentum as Rubio tries to eliminate Ross here. And here comes Bayley trying to help out. This might be it. Ross might be facing elimination here. And Ross able to stay in the match. Here we go, Rubio going back after Bayley, but Bayley with a nice reversal, able to stop it and perform a nice backdrop. And a nice reversal onto Ross now, and Ross trying to take an open advantage against him. And a beautiful super kick. And a huge big boot now right onto Ross, just knocking him clear down onto the ground. Setting Ross up on the rope now. Bailey looking to try to eliminate him once again. Rubio's trying to get back up, but Raw's able to fight out once again. Huge punch knocking Bailey back. Rubio stands and watches as these two continue fighting it out, but Rubio decides to come in with a nice snap suplex onto Bailey as he turns his attention right to Raw's now. Throwing Raw's right into the corner. Huge punch right there. Another punch right onto Raw's. And another punch knocking him down to the bottom turnbuckle. And looking for some stomps and now kneeing Raw's. Rubio looking to finish Raw's off here now. Here we go with a beautiful sit-down brainbuster. That might be it. Raw's might be out of it. Throwing Raw's over the ropes. Raw's still holding on, but Rubio able to eliminate William Raw's here. It's now down to Florentino, Rubio, and Mark Bailey. One of these two will get a shot at being Mr. Cash this Sunday. But Bailey with a nice clothesline might be taking some control here. But Rubio now taking control as he picks Bailey up, looking to try to eliminate Bailey here. And Bailey able to fight out of it, stops Florentino. But Rubio still taking some control as he flips Bailey down to the ground. Here we go, looking for the pump up elbow drop. And Rubio looking to do the same thing to Bailey that he did to Raw's. Looking for that sit down brain buster. That might be it on Bailey. Bailey might be done. Here we go, setting up Bailey onto the ropes now. And nice reversal. But punched right back onto the ropes once again, now knocked down to the ground. And there's the clothesline. Florentino Rubio wins. He will get a shot at being Mr. Cash this Sunday. So we will have to see how he does in this match. In that match when it happens. So we finally have our 6 competitors for our Mr. Cash match. We have the perfect Keith Joyner, the Superman of WSE Christopher Bailey, the Russian Giant Claude Overton, Sangre Blanco, the Panther, and Florentino Rubio. So we'll have to see which one of those 6 will win and become Mr. Cash. But here's your winner, Florentino Rubio. Let's go ahead and move on to our next match. And here we are with our next match. Joseph Sage, our Showdown champion, and the new babyface already in the ring. And Luke Barrett already calling him out, and Sage going right after Barrett. Barrett with a nice, just doing a nice move right there onto Sage. And here we go. These two are not stopping. They're going to keep fighting it out. These two have been in a bit of a rivalry lately. And it's going to be interesting to see which one of them will come out on top in this rivalry. To let you know, Joseph Sage is 9-6 with wins and loss right now. And Luke Barrett is 3-4 with wins and loss. Hoping to pick up a couple more wins against Joseph Sage. Maybe even getting a title shot real soon. He might get a title shot at Cash Slam. We'll just have to wait and see. But it looks like Sage taking full control right now. And a nice military press drop right there onto Barrett, doing a nice job. These two mountain men going at it on each other, making sure one proves themselves over the other in this match. And slamming Barrett's head now into the turnbuckle, doing amazing damage. goes Sage, throwing Barrett over the ropes. And a huge punch knocking Barrett down to the ground. As Sage sits and watch, debating whether to go after him or stay in the ring. But here we go, he's going after him. And a beautiful move right there by Sage onto Barrett. As Sage now throws Barrett back into the ring, looking for a nice elbow to the face. And there we go. And already looking for a Northern Light suplex, showing off his flexibility, able to go over without losing touch, without losing his grasp on Barrett. He's already looking for a pin, seeing if that might do it. One, not good enough. Sage a little shocked that was only a 1 count. Barrett's not going to give up that easily, by the looks of it. And Barrett now going to take some control here with a nice Samoan drop. Barrett stands Sage back up just to flip him back down onto the ground. And clawing at Sage's eyes by the looks of it. No, just grabbing a hold of his neck and pulling backwards, hoping to do some damage right there. Nice reversal there by Sage. As Sage takes control once again, having Barrett by the back of the head, just standing there trying to figure out what to do, but taking too long. Barrett fighting out of it now. And a huge punch right onto Sage. But Sage taking some control now as he flips Barrett backwards and looking to finish it now. Here we go, the butterfly pile driver right onto Barrett. That might be it. Here's the pin now. 1, 2, 3. Joseph Sage wins the match once again, beating Luke Barrett, giving Sage his 10th win, and Luke Barrett gains his 5th loss here tonight. Good match. Barrett almost had a bit of an upset, a bit of a comeback in this match, but Sage was able to take control at the final minute, use his finisher, and beat Luke Barrett here tonight. As we can see from the butterfly pile driver right there, doing amazing damage onto Barrett. That was what finished him off here tonight. Here's your winner, Joseph Sage. And here we are with our main event match. It is a singles competition, and making his way to the ring, the technical champion, Neil Braxton. And Neil Braxton's been in a rivalry with his good friend Cedric Hawkins, who's saying that Neil Braxton has changed so much since being the champion, being more arrogant and more of a prick. So we'll have to see if it's true or not. Braxton's trying to prove it's not, and Hawkins is trying to prove that it is true and trying to get him back to the way he was, even though Braxton keeps telling him, dude, I'm still the same, get over it, you're just jealous because I'm the champion. So we'll have to see what happens between these two rivals as it continues on. We'll let you know Neil Braxton is 7-7 with wins and loss right now. So we'll have to see how he does in this match against his friend Cedric Hawkins. And we'll pretty much see these two go at it once again this Sunday at Cash Slam. As Braxton's ready to go, here comes his friend, but now rival, Cedric Hawkins. And like I said, Cedric Hawkins just wants to prove that he has changed a lot, and he's going to prove it here tonight. Cedric Hawkins is 3-7, ready to pull off a win here tonight against his former friend Braxton. And every time Braxton has beaten Hawkins, Hawkins hasn't been happy about it. Even if Braxton keeps trying to give him a handshake, Hawkins slaps his hand away. So we'll have to see what's happening between these two very, very soon. Let's go ahead and get started with our match. Neil Braxton versus Cedric Hawkins in 3, 2, 1. And Hawkins going off with an early lead. Beautiful move right there onto Hawkins. And a nice reversal by Braxton. Still doing a lot of damage. Hawkins really hasn't gotten out of the good starting gate just yet. Braxton's taking full control. As he sets Hawkins back up on his feet, takes him back down with a beautiful suplex. And here we go. These two are just exchanging punches back and forth, but Hawkins starting to take some control now. As Braxton rolls out of the ring trying to get away, he's done with this match, and Hawkins is pumped up and ready to go. Braxton's telling him, screw you, he doesn't care anymore. But Hawkins just brings the fight towards him and slams his head down on the apron, throwing him back in the ring now, making sure this match doesn't end the way he wants it to end. And here we go, Hawkins going to the middle rope, looking for Braxton to get up. And a beautiful drop kick. Able to hit Braxton, but at the same time did a little damage onto Hawkins in the process. And a nice drop kick once again onto Braxton, knocking him down as Braxton now gets up on the outside of the ring. And a nice shoulder block, knocking Braxton down to the mat. Hawkins continues the assault here on Braxton on the outside of the ring. But Braxton with a nice forearm taking some control now. And a nice reversal on Hawkins' part, able to put Braxton back down on the ground. Huge punch right there onto Braxton. And a beautiful knee strike as Hawkins picks Braxton back up. But Braxton able to throw Hawkins back into the ring. Nice punch right there as Hawkins gets back up. And Braxton taking control with a nice Irish whip. And a beautiful drop kick onto Hawkins. Looking for the pin. One, not good enough. So far this match has been back and forth between the two friends. But Braxton has the control right now as he Irish whips Hawkins into the other corner. And a nice drop kick knocking him down to the middle turnbuckle. To the bottom turnbuckle. And a beautiful corner drop kick. And Braxton looking to use the ropes as he tells Hawkins to stand up. And there we go. Able to hit Hawkins, but at the same time missing, landing on his elbow. And Braxton's building up that momentum now, looking at the crowd. Trying to get the crowd pumped up, but they're starting to see the side of Braxton they didn't want to see. A huge punch right there onto Hawkins now as he throws Hawkins out of the ring. And here we go. Hawkins trying to set up Braxton. What's Braxton looking for? Braxton's looking for a suicide dive, knocking Hawkins right into the barricade. That might be it. Hawkins might be out. And the crowd chants, "This is awesome." And indeed, it is awesome. A very good match put on by both of these competitors here tonight. Now Braxton slams Hawkins right onto the barricade wall. A nice elbow right to the head onto Hawkins. A beautiful move by Braxton. Braxton just having full control. Hawkins trying to get out of it, but Braxton keeps finding a different way, and now Hawkins has control, throwing Braxton back into the ring. Here comes Hawkins now. But Braxton still able to take control, able to stand up and throw Hawkins into the corner. But Hawkins with a nice reversal, able to throw Braxton down onto the ground. And looking to bend Braxton's arm back a little bit to step on, to do a nice stomp. And there's a stomp onto the back of Braxton as Hawkins looks to go up top now. And there we go with a beautiful body splash. 1, 2. Braxton able to kick out. Hawkins a little shocked, but he continues to fight Braxton. Nice reversal by Braxton. Maybe able to take some control here. Beautiful kick to the head. As Braxton looks to use the ropes once again. Calling for Hawkins to get up, make up for his mistake he had. No, changes his mind. Looking to just go ahead and finish it with a lumbar check onto Hawkins. Here's the pin on Hawkins now. 1, 2, 3. Braxton picks up the win here against Hawkins tonight. Braxton gains his 13th win, while Hawkins gains his 8th loss. Oh, I said 13th. His 8th win, Hawkins gains his 8th loss. My bad. That is our main event of Friday Night Frenzy. Amazing, amazing match performed by these two competitors. And we're not going to be able to see the power rankings until after Cash Slam. So what we will do, we will go see the news, we will go see any new rivalries that have popped up and see what's going on there. But again, this was a great match performed by these two friends. Well, friends no more anyway. But without further ado, let's go look at the rivalries and news. And here we are as we look at our rivalries. To let you know, this rivalry is ending this week, but they do have another potential rivalry popping back up. If y'all want to see it, we can do it. If not, we'll go ahead and delete it and save room for a new one. And we do have these two rivalries, and again, we have these two rivalries up here. If you would like to see one of these two, or even see one of these down here, please let me know down below. And for news, we actually have 4 pieces of news. Alyssa Riley has made a complete recovery from her injuries. So, didn't even know that. So, that was really cool. She got to compete after some medical healing. So, that's awesome. Payback. Blanco attacked Odin. Well, wait, no, that's supposed to be Odin attacked Blanco from behind, looking to settle the score after his rivalry's actions from last week. Then Sage and Barrett's match broke down into a brawl before he even started. And then desperate measures, Braxton tried to walk out of his match. Just as things were looking ugly for him, Hawkins showed that he wouldn't have any of his opponent's antics and brought him back into the ring for a proper finish to their match. That ends Friday Night Frenzy. And ladies and gentlemen, next area is Cash Slam. So if you're excited, please leave a like. Comment down below, what was your favorite match from Friday Night Frenzy? I'm going to have to go with Neil Braxton versus Cedric Hawkins, followed by the Battle Royale, and then Joseph Sage versus Luke Barrett. But it's not my decision, it's yours. And also subscribe, be a part of the G-DubNation, and stay in contact for future videos. And I will see you at Cash Slam. Peace out.